Throughout Spokane, people are using spaces like the STA Plaza, warming centers, and even their cars to try to stay warm. Mayor Lisa Brown says she's created an internal city team to get people out of the cold and into shelter. But some people living on the streets say Spokane's shelter system hasn't worked for them. Bronte Sorotsky joins us in studio now with ways people say they plan to stay warm.
Well, Derek, earlier today, I spoke with those out on the streets and out in the cold. Some say they have been kicked out of local shelters and don't have any other options as this dangerously cold weather gets even worse.
Feels like nobody cares.
That's how Valerie Ogwin says she feels stuck without a home during bitter and dangerously cold weather. She used to live at Camp Hope and says her transitional housing fell through.
We just pushed aside.
Now she and her partner have found some shelter living in her car. But the cold is constantly on her mind.
It's super cold. I don't have heat in my car.
We asked her why she wasn't able to stay in a city shelter. She says many are at capacity, while others have kicked her and her boyfriend out.
We did do that. We got kicked out of the trench shelter because I was outside. I don't like mess, so I was outside smoking a cigarette.
While out there, she noticed a mess and started cleaning.
I'm doing that. My boyfriend comes out and was helping me. He's picking it up, and a gal walks through his dirt and cusses him out, and it irritated him.
They ended up arguing with that woman and were both kicked out of the shelter. She says other shelters have been harder to get into as a couple because they aren't married.
Some of them, they won't let you in because they don't do couples that are not married. So I'm not trying to be without him.
Mayor Lisa Brown said on Friday that she created an internal city team to showcase shelter availability and open more warming centers, and that the team had already identified flaws in our current shelter system. In the meantime, Valerie and her boyfriend and many others outside in the cold are doing their best to stay alive.
We'll do until we can find a place. I mean, blankets I have a lot of blankets, so.
Now, Mayor Brown was unavailable to sit down with us today, but we will continue to push for more answers as this cold snap gets even worse. In studio, Bronte Sorotsky, 4 News Now.
All right.